this?
You know, I got into this because, you know, I love movies. But now I have this fear that my job is to ruin them.
The job is a meat grinder.
Sing, 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 sing. Everybody start to sing.
The Continental, we don't make artsy films. We make movies. Movies!
Being the head of Continental is the only job I've ever wanted. Stop! It's just so much harder than I thought it was going to be.
You're talentless, spineless.
What is wrong with you?
No one likes you.
Out of here.
I'm here to save your career. Help me help you win.
You'll make a great studio head.
And let me tell you, it's as great as it looks. That was a look at the new Apple TV Plus comedy series, The Studio, a sharp, satirical, and frankly, stressful take on the cast of modern Hollywood, where every movie could be either a triumph or a total disaster. The series follows a panicked, people-pleasing, newly minted studio head played by Seth Rogen as he tries to navigate corporate pressures, fragile egos, and a Kool-Aid movie that nobody asked for. With us now, the team behind Superbad, Pineapple Express, The Boys, Sausage Party, and more. Co-creators of The Studio, Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg, and president of Point Grey Pictures, James Weaver. He's also executive producer on the project. Guys, thank you so much for being with us. Seth, this is when I start talking about loving listening to AM radio when I was growing up, or I start talking about how much I love magazines, and I go into and people are just staring at me. Watching this, I feel your character's pain because I was born late. Or born early, or late, or whatever it is. But you get the job of your dreams about 10 to 15 years too late, didn't you?
Yes, I run a movie studio as Hollywood is collapsing around all of us, unfortunately. Maybe 40 years too late, I think, in a lot of ways. Maybe 50, actually, if you're really doing the math. I think a lot of people in Hollywood especially are nostalgic for the days of yore. And, when it felt more like art and commerce could coexist in a way that everyone was a little happier with,
It works so well, and it's so fun, but it is also, there's sort of a tinge of nostalgia back to the days where everything we did, even going back, it was even the 1990s where, movie comes out, we all go and get our popcorn and watch. I mean, things have changed so dramatically, so quickly, and this really picks up on the zeitgeist of that, doesn't it?
For sure. I think movies much more easily used to occupy a cultural space that they do not as easily occupy anymore. And to what you're saying, it was almost like every weekend, everyone knew what movie was coming out. And pretty much, that's what the culture would talk about on Monday when they went back to work. And honestly, when we started writing the show, which was during the pandemic, it seemed like that may literally never happen again, ever. And then Barbie came out while we were writing the show, and Oppenheimer came out. And I think in a nice way, it gave people like us hope to see that movies could occupy that space again. But if anything, what we try to show is how much harder it is to do that than it used to be, and how much of a miracle it is when you're actually able to do it.
So, Evan, talk to us about the origins of this series, obviously drawn from experiences you have all had in Hollywood, but this includes something a producer said to you two over 2 decades ago. Is that right?
We were in a meeting with someone who now runs a studio, and we were trying to get a job rewriting a movie, and in the middle of our pitch, he put his head in his hands and had a look of woe and whispered to us that he got into this business because he loves movies, and now he feels like his job might be just ruining them. Which was very impactful on us. Very eye-opening. It landed heavily. We did not get the job.
It seems clear. So part of what, James, makes this so effective, this series so great, is because it pulls, obviously, from Hollywood, including extraordinary number of actors and celebrities making cameos, making turns. Talk to us about how that cast came together and how much fun everyone's clearly having.
I mean, everyone was different. Martin Scorsese, who's in the pilot, he read the script and really wanted to show up and really just loved the joke of the Kool-Aid movie. I think he's actually has developed a Jonestown movie in his past, so he really loved that part. And everyone else was different. Seth and Evan made a smart choice to give everyone a joke. Everyone had like a specific joke that they were going to get to play in each of the episodes, and people really responded to that. They really wanted to come and have fun, and it was wonderful to shoot in LA, and people loved that part of it as well.
So let's take a look at a clip from the first episode where Seth's character, Matt Remick, stops by the set of a new movie to try and offer a few unwelcome notes to Hollywood heavyweights Peter Berg and Paul Dano.
Hey guys, I may need a few extra minutes. The fake blood is fully in my underpants now, so
Bloody underpants. Don't let HR hear about that one.
Tommy, how you doing, man?
Matt, hey, great to see you.
Matt, this is Matt. He's our studio guy.
Yeah, the exec on the film, Matt Remick.
All right.
Such a big fan of yours,
Thanks.
Paul. I love your directing, actually. You should do that more,
You saw my film?
I saw it. I love wildlife. It's incredible. The way you shot it is
Hey, sorry, one sec. What if I went from regret to resignation to acceptance?
Acceptance, I love it. Show me. Yes. Yeah. Okay. You good?
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Again, I love it. All right, buddy, thanks for coming by.
Yeah, no problem. I had an idea, actually, that I was going to run by you for the scene.
Buddy, we're good on ideas. Thanks, but I'll see you at Charlize's party, right?
Yeah, of course. I'll see you there. Why wouldn't I be there? Great to see you, Paul. Keep it up. Yep. All right. Hey, Quinn, was I invited to some Charlize Theron party this weekend?
What? No, why would Charlize Theron invite you to her party? You're always asking if you're invited to some celebrity's party, and the answer is always no.
So, Evan, one of the trademarks of the show, the first couple of episodes, I saw, it's the one shot, that long tracking shot. Tell us, what homage are you trying to accomplish there?
Some of it definitely comes from the opening to The Player, which is a movie that we derived a lot of impact from. Also, the Larry Sanders Show was something that we took a lot of inspiration from. But also, we just kind of got bored of what we've been doing for years. We always have like a wide and cross coverage and all sorts of improv, and we edit it later. And we thought it would just be exhilarating and kind of lock everyone into one frame of mind to have one camera, one take, long shots.
And the show's supposed to be very stressful and a little manic, and it feels like if you never cut, it's very unrelenting, and you never know where the camera's going to be, and it's a very first-person experience. It's literally as though you're standing in these places watching these people do this stuff, and we want it to be very immersive and really show how stressful and ridiculous Hollywood can be.
So it's clearly a ridiculous Valentine to Hollywood,
yes,
but also a message to Hollywood. What are some of the things you hope audiences watch who will take from this?
I mean, one thing we talk a lot about in Hollywood is I think a lot of people look at the movies and are amazed that so many bad movies get made. But when you work in Hollywood, you are amazed that any good movies get made. It's truly a system that is at war with itself. It is art and commerce, which are directly antithetical in many ways. And that climate is very hard to navigate and very stressful. And the people who love movies are forced to do things that damage them. And truthfully, it is us trying to show that great films can get made. It's just really hard, and when they do, it is despite the fact that they are in this system, basically.
And also, I think we love what we do. We're so excited and grateful to be able to make movies and television, and so I think there's like a spirit of just positivity and love for what we're doing that I think comes through in the show for sure.
But we also really make fun of a lot of people.
Positivity, love, and a lot of screaming.
Mockery,
a lot of screaming and profanity too. So you can stream the hysterical first two episodes of The Studio on Apple TV Plus right now, with then new episodes out every Wednesday. Seth Rogen, Evan Goldberg, and James Weaver, thank you all. We appreciate you being here this morning.